Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very, very welcome. How great to see everybody back. How really cool to see you all here. I trust you enjoyed my last World mini-series on Australian powerhouse pop rock band INXS. And we looked at the new sensation last time, just how exciting it is to be in that world. Was a bit of a link, I suppose, with that in the song today, because what this song is about new sensations, absolutely. And given we are, I'm going to be putting this video up pretty much near Christmas. I thought we'd better look at a couple of Christmas songs, and as I did last year around the same time. And so this is one of the most beloved Christmas carols of all time. The story started in 1818. Joseph Moore came up with these pretty amazing lyrics, and he said to his mate Franz Xavier Gruber, "Hey, do you reckon we could write a song here?" And in Oberdorf by Salzburg. In fact, the story actually went that it was Christmas Eve 1818 and there was flooding in the church, and they thought, oh God, what are we going to do about the organ? We think the organ might be damaged, so what are we going to do? Because we need a song, right? What about if we write one for a guitar? Because, you know, guitars don't need power and all the rest of it. They thought, what a great idea. And so they come up with this very, very simple little tune. And isn't it amazing how simplicity often has the most power? And so the song was first performed that night. And ever since that night, the song Silent Night has absolutely captivated the world ever since. This song is a very, very, very significant. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get much bigger than this one. In fact, before we get on to more of the accolades of this song, there was a couple of singing groups, the Strassers and the Rainers, who toured with this song as part of the repertoire because they're pretty captivated with this incredible song. And it was first performed in the United States of America by the Rainers in 1839. And, you know, once something gets popular in the United States, it pretty well takes the world over. In 1840, France kind of heard about it and thought, well, yeah, we love this song as well. Frederick William the Fourth of Prussia also liked this and thought, hey, I love this song. And so with all those pretty big cultural centres of the world taking note of this song, it pretty well took over the world at that point. And it's been very much a staple of the thousands and thousands of carols by candlelight that appear every year in the world. Church concerts, nativity concerts, it's just one of these particular songs. It was first recorded in 1905. And this song is so significant. The United Nations Cultural Heritage Association have just made this song intangible heritage status in 2011. So that's a very, very big accolade indeed for a simple little song like this one to actually get that kind of status. In 1859, it was translated into English, and we all know the lyrics: Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin, mother and child, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Now the story, we go back to where it all started in Bethlehem. Jesus was born in a manger of all places, you know, this place where animals would come and feed. Well, because there was no room in the inn, the story is quite well known, because there was no room in the inn, but the innkeeper thought, well, hang on a minute, we've got this table at the back, perhaps you can go there because I can see that the baby's just about to be born. What about if you go out the back? And the rest is history. That's where the star guided the shepherds, the star guided, where the starting guide the wise men there. The wise men came a bit later, but certainly the shepherds, that's where they saw this baby for the first time, and the world changed and ushered in, I suppose, a new sensation, and that was God loving the world, that he'd send his son to save it and to redeem it. This is why we celebrate Christmas all year round. Whatever your views and beliefs are, you know, there's nothing doubting the specialness of the Christmas season, absolutely. And so, yeah, and since that English translation, 1859, this song's been translated into over 300 languages. So that's very, very significant. And as I've sort of already said, 137,000 known recordings. Some of them Percy Sledge, number 10, charted at number 10. Sinead O'Connor, number 71. Josh Groban, number 5. Elvis Presley, number 120. And Mariah Carey, number 67. And so there's been and that's just a few of them that have charted in their various charts around the world. So yeah, I've already talked about what the song's about, and whatever view you've got about Christmas and the season, there's no denying the significance and importance of this song, and the very simple message of a God that loved the world so much that He sent His Son as a baby of all things. Who would have thought? This is what makes the Christmas story so miraculous. So let's get on to some clips. And probably one of the most famous settings for Silent Night was World War I in 1940 and 40. It's Christmas Eve. And, you know, what started as these two were like, you know, they were dug into the trenches. It was Christmas Eve. You start thinking about your family and all this sort of stuff. What on earth am I doing in the trenches in some unforsaken part of the world? And one side just starts singing Silent Night, and what started out as a bit of a nervous what's going on here ended up having, you know, a bit of ceasefire happening. And who would have thought that this song would actually do that? But Silent Night, because it's so well known. And probably, you know, around 100 years after Silent Night first premiered, that, you know, it got to the trenches of World War I, and just for a very short space of time, there was peace. If only peace was happening in many parts of the world, and, you know, if any people in wartime are watching this video right now, dare I say, people that have got the power and the decision making, you know, perhaps we could think of Israel and Palestine right now. We could think of the opposing sides in Yemen. We could think of the opposing sides in Syria, Congo, South Sudan. Or let's go one step further, opposing gangs in could be a city that who hate each other. Or we could talk of families, husband and wives who hate each other and for the first time sit down and look at each other slightly differently. This song, Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Now, peace isn't just an absence of war. Peace is actually a stillness of our hearts. Of looking at humanity in a different way and daring to lower the guns. Silent Night is as poignant now as it is when it first came out. So, you know, this is a pretty amazing clip of that famous Christmas Eve, World War I, 1914, really at the start of World War I in many ways. Pretty nice dramatisation of Silent Night and that particular night. We then go to Australia, Sylvie Paladino. You can't do Christmas and not look at this girl's amazing voice. We've got her singing Silent Night. We've got Bravely Grey with an orchestra and choir doing a bit of a performance. A beautiful little clip, that one. Of course, we've got to have a bit of an animated setting in there of families, nothing like Christmas to get families together. And whatever your family is at this year, whether it's just you or whether it's you with a few friends or whether it's just the whole family together, I trust that you'll find some peace this year at Christmas time. So, and then we've got the Celtic women as well, just to round out the 5 clips of Silent Night. So as you watch those clips, I pray that you will have a great Christmas season this year. And just also new sensation as we look at NXS last time. If you want to recap on them, feel free. And certainly for me, as I go into 2024, I've got a renewed sense of hope. I've talked about hope fulfilled. And what can the new hope be going forward? And so I pray for all of you in 2024 that will be the case. We will put up another clip on Christmas Day this year because it just seemed right I was up to this girl. I know I was going to look at Irene Cara last time, but she can wait for a little bit of time. As for live reflections through music, we are going to have a couple of weeks break because I'm looking forward to having a bit of a holiday. But I will round out the year next time with Jackie Velasquez and For God So Loved the World. So we will round out the year with her next time. So until then, I'll catch you around. Merry Christmas and live reflections through music. Bye for now.